Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So now we are going to solve question number 2 of weekly contest 449 equals sum grid partition 1. Okay, and we are able to solve this problem. So let's read the problem statement first. You are given an m into n matrix grid of positive integers. Your task is to determine if it is possible to make either one horizontal or one vertical cut on the grid such that each of the two resulting sections formed by the cut is non-empty. The sum of the elements in both sections is equal. Return true if such a partition exists. Otherwise, we have to return false. Okay. So very easy problem statement. So now let's see this example number 1. Okay. So this is grid given to us, right? So this is 0th row, this is first row, this is 0th column, this is first column. Okay. So we have values like 1, 4, 2, and 3. All right. So here tell me the sum of this row 1 plus 4 5. Okay, this is a row sum. All right, and tell me the sum of this row 2 and 3. It's nothing but 5. Okay, this is also a row sum. Okay, now tell me the sum of this column 1 and 2. 2 plus 1 3. Okay, done. Now tell me the sum of this is sum of column. All right, and 4 plus 3 7. 7 is the sum of this column. All right, so here if you see in this diagram, if I do partition from here, okay, here, right, so this is one section and this is one section, right, and in both the sections sum is same 5 5. Okay, so we are going to return true, right. A horizontal cut between row 0 and row 1 results in two non-empty sections, each with the sum of 5. Thus the answer is true. Okay, and these are the constants, right. So here now see this bigger example. Okay, so here uh, how you are going to solve this problem. So first of all you have to calculate the sum. Okay, total sum, right. So here if you see total sum, if you calculate, so 2 plus 6, right. Here 2 plus 6 is 8, 9, 10. Okay, so here 10, right, and here after that 11, 2, 2, 4, 5, and 5 plus 8, 13, right. 8 9 10 11 12 13, yes, 13. Okay, and here 5, 2 7 7 7 14, 15 16. Okay, and here 3, uh, 3 6 9, 10 11. Okay, so total sum of all the values here, so if I do that 10 13 16 and 11, so it is nothing but 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, and here 1 2 3 4 5 50. All right, so 50 is the total sum. Okay, and 50 is total sum of all the self values, and this 10 is nothing but a row 0 sum, this 13 is nothing but a row 1 sum, this 16 is nothing but a row 2 sum, and this 11 is nothing but a row 3 sum. Okay, same way column wise also you need to check, right. So 2 4 9 10 11 12. Okay, 12 is sum of column 1, column 0, right. This is column 0, this is column 0, right. Okay, now same way column 1 sum 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. Okay, 13 is column 1 sum. All right, now see here this 1 2 7 9 9, and here 10 11 12. Okay, 12 is sum of this column 2, right. And now column 3 sum 8 9 10 11 12 13. Okay, 30 is sum of column 2, column 2. Okay, column 3, sorry, right, column 3. All right. Okay, so now here how you're going to check. So first of all you have to calculate the total sum. Okay, so this is nothing but your total sum. Then you have to calculate the row wise sum. Okay, row wise sum, so that we can do horizontal cuts like that. And then you have to calculate the vertical sum column wise as well, and so that we can do vertical cuts. Okay, so now here after that you are going to run one loop. Okay, so first in this top sum, okay, first initially your top sum value is 0. Okay, so I'm going to check horizontally. So initially there is no row added, so top sum value is 0 initially. Then I have added this top row. Okay, this row in my top sum, so that simply means 10. Okay, so this is 10. So 10, so this is other half, right? This is other half, this is first half. Okay, if I split it like this, so this is first half and this is second half. So in this half, sum is 10. Okay, in this half, sum is 10. Okay, so if I multiply this 10 with 2, I want this half to be equal to this half na. So that is why I'm multiplying this with 2. Okay, so 10 into 2 is 20. So 20 is equal to 50? No, right? So that simply means that this is not a half split. Okay, so now after that, I'm going to make a split here. Okay, in this position, right? So now in this 10 plus 13, 23 is a sum in the top section. 23 is sum in the top section. So if I multiply 23 with the 2, so I will get 646. Okay, so 46 is equal to 50? No, that simply means that this split is also not possible. Okay, so this is what we need to do. Okay, so this is done, and then after that I'm going to make a split here, right? So total here 10, here 23 plus 16, 639 and 39. So 39 into 2, no, 39 into 2, you are going to get some value which is not going to be equal to 50, right? Okay, so 9 to 18, 1 here, 3 to 6, 7, so 78, something like that you will get. Okay, so this is also not valid split. Okay, so we haven't returned true yet. Okay, so here one thing you notice here, first we are doing split here, then we are doing split here, then we are doing split here. That's it, we are not going to make any split here. Okay, so only we are doing split here, here, right? So from 0 to how many number of these your rows. Okay, number of rows, so number of rows you are representing like with m. Okay, so m minus 1, 0 to m minus 1 you are running. Okay, 0 to m minus 1, until here only you are going to do the split. Okay, not here, right? So 0 to less than m minus 1. All right, so this we will use in logic, this we will use this logic in code. Okay, so this is for horizontal cuts, right? Now let's move to the vertical cuts. All right, so first you are going to make one cut here. Okay, let me use some other color pencil here. Okay, so in this part 12 into 2, 24. So no, 24 is not equal to 50, right? So that's bad. Okay, now see carefully, you make a split here. Okay, so in this half, tell me the total sum. In this half only, total sum. So initially your left sum value is 0, then in the left sum you have added this column, you get 12. Now in the left sum you get this column, so you get 12 plus 13, that is nothing but 25. Now in this 25, if you multiply it with the 2, okay, so you are going to get 50, and 50 is my total sum, right? So that simply means this part is equal to this part. Okay, sum of this part is coming out as 25, and if I multiply this part with 2, I'm getting 50, and 50 is nothing but total sum. So that simply means that this part value sum is also 25, right? So 12 plus 13, 25. So from here we have to return true, and that's it. Okay, so if during our horizontal cuts or vertical cuts, if we don't get value true, then in the end just simply return false. Okay, otherwise just simply return false, and that's it. Okay, so very simple. Now let's see the code. So here this is my grid that we are passing. Okay, in the method can partition grid. So here I am calculating the number of rows and number of columns, right? And initially total sum is equal to 0, so I am going to iterate over all the rows, right, one by one. So for this row, this row, this row, right? And then in each row I'm going to iterate over all the cells one by one. Okay, so this is for that, and I'm calculating the total sum. So total sum is coming out as 50. Okay, so from here we are going to get 50 for this particular example. Okay, then I'm going to check the horizontal cuts. Okay, so I'm going to take this row sum array, right? Then I'm going to run one loop. Okay, I is equal to 0, I is less than m, I plus plus, and j is equal to 0, j is less than 0, less than n, j plus plus. Okay, so here row sum of 0, so row sum of 0, row sum of 0. So in this I am adding first 0 0, then I'm going to add 0 1 0 2. Okay, so that simply means that I'm going to add all these values for row sum. Okay, so I'm going to calculate 10 13 16 and 11. Okay, all these values I will calculate here for the row sum. Okay, then initially my top sum is going to be 0. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to make the splits, right? So initially top sum horizontally I'm checking, so I'm checking top sum first. Okay, and vertically I'm going to create one variable left sum. Okay, so top sum for the horizontal cuts. So initially top sum value is 0, then in top sum I'm going to add r0. Okay, so here the int I is equal to 0, and here I told you until m minus 1. Okay, before m minus 1, because we are not going to make a split here, right? So this is what I'm going to do. So top sum is equal to top sum plus row sum of I, and then multiply with the 2. If it is equal to total sum, only then return true. Okay, so this is for checking the horizontal cut if it is possible. Right, now same way you have to check the vertical cuts. So column sum, so initially you are going to create one variable, then for all the columns you are going to add the values, right? So column 0 you are going to get 12, column 1 13, column 2 12, column 3 13. Okay, so this is what you need to do. And once you calculate all these values, then you have to create one variable left sum 0, then you have to make the cuts vertically. Okay, so here in the left sum you just add the values, and here when your left sum into 2 is becoming equal to total sum. Okay, like in this case when we do the split here. Okay, so in that case you have to return true, right? And if you don't execute a true statement here, okay, if you don't reach to the true statement here, then in the end just return false. Okay, and that's it. This is our code. Very simple, very easy, right? So, and we are able to solve all the test cases with this, right? So I hope that you guys are clear with question number 2 of weekly code test 449. And if you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Thank you. Bye bye.